Okay, we're set. Okay, hi friends. So, I am on official quarantine orders. And what this means is that I cannot leave the house because I am living with my family. I cannot leave my room. I can only have access to my bathroom and my room, which is this area. So, and if I break the quarantine order, like if I walk out of my house, if I step out of my house, I will be fined by the government for 10K. So why am I on this quarantine order? 11 days ago, I went to a climbing gym, and on the same day that I went, this guy who was tested positive for COVID-19 2 days ago was also there. So because I may have had direct contact with him, I need to be quarantined officially. And this means that they called me up last night and 2 quarantine officers came to my house to give me the official order and to give me instructions on what I have to do. The quarantine order is for 14 days and 10 days has passed, which is kind of scary and sad at the same time. Basically, I wrote this down somewhere. It's my phone. Okay, my phone. So basically what this means is that I have to stay in my room, no one to share a bathroom with me. I have to eat meals by myself. I can't touch anyone. But the good thing, one bright side is that my friend who went to the same gym as me on the same day, she went to get tested and it came out negative. But she still had to serve the quarantine order. But this means that I kind of hope that means that I'm kind of okay, but you never know. You see the things, you never know, because I feel healthy right now. After 11 days after the gym thing, so 11 days has passed and I'm still healthy. But the thing is, the scary thing about this is that you may be a carrier even though you don't show any symptoms. Also that it spreads so quickly and the incubation period is so long. You never know. I'm sharing this right now is because I was freaking out 2 days ago when I saw the news on the climbing chat and on the climb gym's Instagram page that this is happening and that the government will be contacting you to do some tracing and to quarantine you. So I was freaking out for the entire night. I felt my heart racing, my stomach turmoiling, and I was freaking out. So I just want to share what is it like to be quarantined if you ever have or are facing a quarantine order. I'm not here to spread fear. I am also by no means knowledgeable enough to spread facts, but I can link facts in the description box below. Those websites, those official websites, those will provide you with correct information. So how is it like right now? What am I going to do? So officers just came by and I respect them a lot for doing this house to house thing, issuing quarantine orders, telling people what to do, calming people down. But honestly, they are one of the highest risk. So I respect them so much. And after interacting with them, I took a shower. I showered, and the quarantine papers are on the right hand side of my desk. I don't touch them until I'm sure that it's safe to touch them. So I'm gonna leave it there for 4 days or so, but there's a lot of instructions there that I have to read. No, not 4 days, 4 hours. After the visit, I actually wrote down a list of things and items that I need during this quarantine period because I want to do my part. I don't want to spread to my parents. I don't want to spread to anyone who is living in this house. So yeah, I mean, even though 11 days has passed, but things you never know. And because I may have had direct contact, and yes, even though I touched my parents, my family the past few days, I don't want to increase the risk of exposure anymore than I already did. So it's best if I listen to instructions and really just quarantine myself in this freaking room. Brightness. Okay. So this is the list of things that I wrote, what I need during quarantine time. I'm just gonna read out to you guys and share in case you want to know what I need during the quarantine time and you think you may need it too, or you never know if you need it. Okay, I'm just gonna say I need tissue papers in my room so that I don't keep going out to get tissue and risk exposure or contact. Number 2, I need my snacks to keep me refreshed and alive. I have my Oreos and my Cheerios in my room now, and water. I may have to bring up a kettle so that I don't go to the kitchen to like boil water and like risk exposure again. I need my coffee, so I brought up some of my instant coffee mix so that, again, don't go to the kitchen. I have to read the quarantine papers because I'm sure there's a lot of instructions, and I think the government is going to give us, people who are being quarantined, like maybe $100 a day or something. So I have to read on that, not only just for the money, but like instructions on like what to do and hotlines to call if anything happens. And I also wrote here number 6, to exercise daily, move around the room. I feel like moving around helps me feel more active, keeps my body moving and active, and it prevents me from going into like the depressive state, or like feeling like useless or like trapped or confined. And these are not the things I want to be feeling right now. I don't want to add to like more stress or like worsen my immunity. I need to stay healthy, stay clean, stay active. And it also helps with my mental health, so that's good. 7 on my list is to stand up more. Listen to the Apple Watch when they ask me to stand up. It has been asking me to stand up for the longest time, and I've been ignoring it, but now I'm gonna listen very, very dearly. And number 8 is to monitor my temperature. I have like a form to fill that I have to write down like my temperature every day, 3 times a day, so make sure that I follow that. Number 9 is hand sanitizers, which I have plenty in my room, and alcohol swab, because you never know what you have to sanitize, like whatever equipment, whatever tech gadgets I may need to sanitize them. So that's my little list. But like what I am very focused about doing right now is to stay calm, because like when I just found out that I may have had COVID-19, I was freaking out because I never thought it would happen to me, but well, I may be exposed. I have to accept the fact. So I was freaking out the entire night. I was so scared, and the thing is, I can't get tested because I am under quarantine orders. I only can get tested if I experience symptoms, and then I will have to call the hotline and they'll send someone to get me tested for the virus, and then we proceed afterwards. But right now I cannot do anything. So how I am staying calm is honestly not to think about it so much. And honestly, after panicking so much, I have no more energy left to panic. And like right now, I'm like just in this zen mode. But yeah, I'm just telling you guys that, like this is a grave situation. If you face the same thing as I have, you may have had panic attacks, or like it was serious for me. I could really feel my heart racing and my blood like just, but right now I'm fine. So what I realized helped me a lot was that sleeping really helped to reduce the panic, resting a lot, focusing on work, watching shows. It helps me like just get out of myself, get out of my head. I watched Free Willy that day and made me cry, and I really liked it. And just keep my mind light and not think about the situation so much, and also to stay clean, stay hygienic, and stay active. Active is so important. I'm so happy that there are so many Instagram live now. I'm following Miley Cyrus's like Brighter Minds. There were like meditation, and it really helps me just calm my body, and like doing all these exercises actually make me feel more alive and healthy, and keep my blood flowing and oxygen in my body, and I feel healthier that way, and I feel good, and it reduces my stress. So like this is what I'm doing to keep calm, like really working out, and I'm really gonna like focus on like abs workout, because I just realized how bad and how weak my abs are. That's how I like take things off my mind from this situation, and this may help you, but you'll figure out what works for you or what not. I also realized that in order to get myself out of bed, this is what I do. I literally like do things that I would usually do on a daily basis, like changing clothes, putting on makeup, getting out of my PJs, and like not going onto the bed during working time. And one thing I realized really helps as well is also to appreciate the situation that I'm in. So I guess like one really good thing is that I am super grateful that I'm living with family, because even though like there's risk of exposure, but I have them to help me settle food and water. I don't have to like actually cook, which is actually kind of bad, but no, I'm appreciating the situation. And second is that I have the option to choose not to share my bathroom with anyone so that I don't spread anything. I'm grateful for that situation, because if I have to share a bathroom, I need to think about like not affecting or spreading my germs to the next person using it. So I'm actually kind of grateful that I don't have to think about that. Third is that I can actually do everything that the quarantine order asks of me. I can do my part as like a responsible, socially responsible citizen. So that's what I'm gonna do and what I can do right now. From this situation, I think that don't take things lightly and don't let your guard down. This is not a situation to laugh at, or yeah, the memes are funny, the jokes are funny, but this is actually graver than those. It spreads very quickly. Social distancing is all we can do to like flatten the curve. That's what we can do, and that's what I am gonna do. My friend just sent me this like site about how social distancing really helped. Watching those dots affect each other, if there's no social distancing, that's really, really scary. So we have to prevent those dots from like hitting each other. So don't go touching people, stay at home, stay quarantined. I know it's scary times, but know that you are not in this alone. A lot of other people are going through the same thing as you are. So stay strong, guys, and stay active. And like, I am also kind of thankful that we are in really good times now. Like, not the COVID sense, but like, we have social media, we have phones, we can call our family, we can keep connected with the world, we know what's going on. We're not like living in dark times when we have no clue, no idea what's going on. I will continue creating content to entertain you guys, to educate you guys, or to just, you know, have something to distract yourself away from all those scary news outside there. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Continue with my work. Yeah, but for now, guys, stay safe. If you're worried or anything, do things that make you happy, do things that calm you down, watch videos, distract yourself, exercise, comment below if you need any help whatsoever. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, right now I'm just quarantined, and I only can do my part by being quarantined. Yeah, for now, this is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. This is scary times, but we can go through it together. Play your part. Social distancing.